Oh, wait. Ah, shit. Wait. Did I post it at the right time? Oh, monkeys. Oh, wait. No, this is the right time. Oops. Dear. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll start an hour early, even though my YouTube time is stupidly off. But it doesn't matter. I will probably lie down and go the fuck to sleep after this. Oh, ooh, I gotta be careful. Oh dear. Ooh. Almost ran into a nasty cramp. Well, a nasty stomach cramp, but alright. Okay. Gotta calm down. We got puzzles to solve. Alright, if I don't make it past the 2-hour mark, the next time I stream a ghost trick is gonna be the last time. Hopefully I can make it past the 2-hour mark, but my odds are not very good. In fact, they're probably pretty bad. Oh, ow. Ah, heavens. Oof. Admittedly, ever since running into a fair bit of congestion issues, I've been trying to get better breathing. Or rather, work myself towards much better, clearer breathing? Because, okay, I can read. It's just reading long blobs of text has been kind of tripping me up lately. Which also might have to do with how janky my... Well, let's just say this, I'm trying to get healthier. I know, that can bring a lot of implications there, but still, I'm trying my best here. But that being said, let's go solve us a mystery or two. Whew. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We're on chapter 13. Okay, we're on chapter 14, right? So if I make it to chapter, I think 15? Okay, if I make it to chapter 15, okay, let's see. I think I'll do the final 3 chapters in sequence. So we'll try to make it past chapter 14, chapter 15. Hold on. I gotta scooch myself over... here. That'll do. Alright. Temzik Park. The site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight. And the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why Our Lady Detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? No good. We can't go over there. Huh? What's he doing here? Man, they don't pay me enough for this. Okay, I'm not even gonna sing this, I'm too tired. A little late. It's already ice cold. No good. Yahoo! Okay. Here we go. Nani? Okay, I think I see what I have to do here. Okay, I think I have to... never mind. I thought I was gonna drop the football, but I guess that's not quite the vision. Here we go. Oh! There you are, Cecil. Oh wait, Cecil. From your dejected expression, I gather you didn't find what you were looking for? Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself. Oh no. It looks like a dead body! Wowee. I nearly died when I saw it. And I suppose now that we've found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. Wait, is that the bird doctor? Ain't no way. Never mind. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park. The Rock of the Gods. You there. You're not talking to me, are you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly. Examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come now and study these tracts with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching. Oh, it sure is. Oh man, I can't wait for Trails from Daybreak. That. Wrong daybreak. We're going on a tangent here. But we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. But I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. It's puzzle time. I'll admit I'm not a big puzzle gamer. All things considered. And so, I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay. And what does that have to do with this Rock of the Gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet, in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Ah! I'm coming! Just hold on! I'll be right there! I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. We've got some assassins to foil. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Wait, is that how she got stuffed in the box? Can I even do this part? Alright, I guess I'll just swallow my pride here. Eek! Oh gods! What do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. Oh no, Camilla! What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino the mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And that same power very deliberately crushed you instead? Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was that the mischief of the gods? Or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Oh boy, this sounds like a Alright, this sounds like a very... Look at that! There's another flame besides mine! Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on, your spirit is a flame too, isn't it? Yeah, so? Pardon me, but are you a god? I sincerely doubt it. At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I'd better try talking to this person. Oh no. What the? This person with much greater powers than me. It's... you? Hey! Sissel! Missile, what the hell happened to you? I thought I saved you. What the heck? No! God damn it! Oh my, it's... Missile! You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it! I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left. I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. Oh wow, what an athletic dog. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked. You bet I did, and I went running after her too. Oh no! Missile, no! And then I guess I died. Not like this! And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla, crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Camilla! I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart, and then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did. Oh boy, this is getting a little... What the heck? Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Now's my chance, I thought. I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try it for yourself. Wait, what? Holy shit, Missile has some range! My goodness! Wow! Fuck, I wish I could go that far as, Sissel. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. So then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside? Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. What? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sissel. You can't? Then how did you? I don't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye, and it had a core too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape anyways. Swap things with the same shape? Go ahead, try it. Press swap. That's incredible! And so that's how you saved your mistress, is it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry! My powers were too meager. Meager? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That ain't meager? Holy shit. That's nuts. Because, you see, I saw one more. I managed to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape, stuck in the branches of a tree. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have rained down on my head. But what is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I'd prefer it on my head than Mino. So, why didn't you swap the Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Sissel. But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. Oof. I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there is something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me? Of course! Naturally. So, we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. But wait, what if we drop it on the dandy's head? Alright, let's get this started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. Looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile. Just press RT. You press RT. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, I think I have an idea. Well, will you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy! That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy! My hair is also round. Use Missile's powers. I just tap RT. Whoa. Oh, come on! Oh. Here comes that man! Fast enough to scare even a quick little doggy like me. Uh-oh. The rugby ball is still in the tree. No one can stop the recklessness of youth. That's a resounding no. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do then. Ow! Oh, I think I see the vision. Uh-oh. What? No! What do you mean I can't swap the boot with the... Aw, man! Oh, well, this sucks. I think I have an idea. Oh no! Oh, I see the vision. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do now. Alright. Oh my god. Why am I using that phrase? Ah, I hate everything. Okay, fine. Alright. I think I can solve this. Actually, scratch that. I know I can solve this. Okay, I think I have it. But I do need... Wait, is this actually a good idea? I don't think this is quite the play, but let's see. That was a fail. Okay. So it was swapping the baseball. Got it. Okay. God, this is gonna take so many tries. Okay. Right. I see what I gotta do now. It's time for... Yep. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, I think this is starting to make sense now. Maybe. Okay, I think I need him to go on the thing. Ah. Damn it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, this is a tricky one. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So I think I still need the baseball. However... I don't want to take the hints. I know I can do this. Ah! This is frustrating! Okay. Okay, I don't think it was the tire. Do I want to take the hints? Shoot. Okay, let's see. No! Okay, let's see. Damn it! There's no way to actually get up there faster. This sucks. Okay. I gotta figure this out. I don't want to take the hints. I can beat this without the hints! Even though it is just dragging out the time like an idiot. But still! Okay. I'm gonna have to wonder if the, maybe it's a red herring. Oh no, wait. I'm supposed to try and make Cecil. Fuck! Nuts. Okay, I see. Okay, so I can't really move it. Okay, I think I have an idea. Oh no! What? No! Ah, this is so frustrating. Damn it. Okay, so this is just too slow normally. So let's see. Is there a way to just reach it faster? Damn it! Of course it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'll give it like 2 more tries before I just actually use the hints. Like a smart person would probably do. Hmm. No! I just don't get it! Okay. Maybe the umbrella is a red herring. But if I know Ghost Trick has been working basically like a, Okay, it works like a Rube Goldberg machine. Which means there's gotta be a rhyme and a way for this to actually work. So let's see. Maybe I do have to... Okay. Mistakes? Uh-oh. If we could stop this man from running... Ugh! Yeah, I'm not seeing the visions. Or rather, no. There's something else I could have tried. Oh, wait! Wait, no. Doing that's just gonna crush his head. I wish you would knock it off. Oh, wait. No. Wait. Right. Okay. Cecil's right. We gotta rethink things here. There's always 2 steps to Ghost Trick. First is changing the fate the first time, and then the second trick is always, Right, okay. I think I have an idea. We need Cecil to basically move near the swing set, which means I need to swap the tires, so he has a bit more of a wiggle room to actually hit the swing set before, At least that's what I think needs to happen. Okay. This chapter's taking a lot longer to solve than I thought it'd be. Okay, but let's see. I think I can see it now. Okay, what I need to do is switch baseball with that. That's still not gonna help. Because I need a way to get Cecil over there. Oh, wait! No, wait. I need to rethink this. Okay. Right then. I think I know what I need to do now. Alright, let's see. Let's trigger the cutscene. Okay. There's an idea I want to try. Wait, what? No! Why? There we go. That might be it. Wait, what? No! Fuck. Okay, I can't stop him at the swings. And... I don't want to look this up. I don't want to look this up. Okay. Okay, if he jumps off, it's too late. I can't win there. So there has to be some weird-ass way I can actually do this. Maybe I was on the right track. Although, I don't think Sissel will reach that far to get to the boot. And even if I did get to the boot, I can't get to the umbrella on time to knock it away. So... Okay, I'm at a loss, because I want to just inhabit one of the cores and just let Sissel, you know... Okay. Let's see. I'm failing real hard at puzzle games. But there's a logic here. Wait. I see. Right. If Sissel inhabits one of the balls, I can't do this. Because it would be easier to just swing faster and make this guy go away, but... of course, things aren't that simple. Maybe I'm not understanding the logic here. Because you would think having him trip over the tires is probably the best idea. But, I don't know. I want to say that might be the idea. Maybe I had the right play all along and I just had to let it run out. Because otherwise... Yeah, trying to get over there is kind of pointless. With this jackass just not going in the right position. Okay, it's not like I can push the, I don't like this. Whatever I do, it just doesn't seem to be working here. Alright, I know if the other streamers can, I can too. Even though this isn't my forte and all that. Just gotta think. Okay, no. Okay, this is confusing. Do I call it? No. Yeah, so much for your hair being round. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I don't care anymore. Oh, hell. Ah! God damn it. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks so much. Ah! Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, I think what I gotta do is see if I can... see if there was anything over there. I think that's a red herring. Okay, this is frustrating. I actually don't understand the logic of this puzzle at all. Alright, well, let's see where this leads. Oh, I see. I have to... Ugh. Wow, this is time sensitive then. I have to basically race to open the umbrella. Somehow, so it catches the ball. And then I can do the weirdo swaps. Okay, okay, I don't even think that's possible, but it's worth a try. Because here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? We need to get Sissel up there somehow. Except Sissel can only go up there when the guy's on the stupid spinning machine. Which kinda sucks. I wonder if my logic taps out. Cause, swapping the basketball doesn't seem like it'll do much of anything. No! Why? Ah! Oh, I just don't understand the logic of this puzzle. What haven't I tried? Because no matter what I try, it just doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Even with the hints, I just don't understand this game. Damn it. I've been trying to solve this stupid puzzle for an hour now. Alright. This is gonna be a brain fry. I thought there'd be some way to just straight up let Sissel go on the other side. But, of course, the obvious solution isn't going to fucking work. Okay, take a deep breath and think this one through. Okay, hold on. Wait. You know, right. Can't Cecil just spin this thing a lot faster? Wait a second. Wait. Right. I'm being dumb. Swapped 44 things. Okay, wait, I think... Okay, I can't really do much about the swings here, but I have to do something with the globe spin. That might be it? Oh, here we go. Wait! I see it! Okay. Okay. I think I see what's going on here. I didn't know you could spin the... Ugh. How did I overlook this? Ah, I'm so dumb. Okay, okay. I think I have it. Alright, let's see. Well, show me to check objects more often. Okay, the basketball is clearly not heavy enough for this. Oh! I see it! I think I see it. Okay. Alright. Here goes! Okay, I think I have the solution for this one. Goodness, this took forever. We moved the ball! I think I can do it! Let's go, missile! Oh wait, I'm stuck. It's all missile now. Okay, here we go. Here I go. Woohoo! What a mess! I hate it! Okay, there's my problem. I didn't spin the guy. Didn't we? Oh boy, what a mess. Now nobody has to die, except for one brave little somebody. I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and... Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just save you. Don't wish your life away already. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Feels bad. The dog's perma-dead. Not like this. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. And I'm sure she's alright. After all, she has me. Missile, are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Oh no! Miss Lynn! Missile! I'm going to leave it up to Missile. It kinda looks like Missile's being left up to the wind. Ooh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Okay. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. My apologies. This is for you. Oh! Okay. Before I do anything stupid, next time I should just interact with everything. Not my finest night. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my... Lynn, please. Hey! The cat's not allowed to get your tongue! Uh-oh. Excuse me, but are you... No, it couldn't be! Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it! It was 10 years ago, in this park! 10 years ago? Are you talking about... Have you met this strange young man before, Miss Lin? I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago, and this park. It could only be one thing that I could think of. Looks like I'd better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could be just coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was just about to do just that. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there, in front of us. Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Temzik Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Precisely! It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Oh boy. Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon! Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. And when it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods." Oh my! I can't believe it! The Rock of the Gods was given the name Temzik, and still today it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Temzik. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange, you never heard of it, Lin. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park and am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I want to go to chapter 15, but I kind of want to redeem myself with a speed run. Because that was just kind of pathetic on my end. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsik thing, and if he knew... And the man died. I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destiny of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. We found the music box, Detective Jowd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanello, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Jowd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know? See? He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. Here you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those scorch marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there, in that room, that day. And it didn't work out the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly, some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court, and so as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jowd. Now we can finally prove that. Guys, we kind of still have a problem here. Camilla is still in trouble, oh dear. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Oh boy. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so? Of course! Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next, am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We believe in you. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives, and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow. I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions, in order to find the truth about us. Fair enough. Fire away. Detective Jowd, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jowd, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true! You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Uh-huh. That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it! See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Jowd about it. Told him about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never even heard of the place. And what's more, I've never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Sissel told me all about it, Detective Jowd. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me, too? What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me. You were manipulated, too! There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. that image of the one who shot me, but now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it, and why did they do it? On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him, bad. That warning shot made him panic. At the time, I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic, and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault. Hold on. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lynn. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait just 1 minute! That can't be! I saw that painting! I saw the face you painted tonight! It was my face! Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole. Of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But, hold on, Detective Jowd. That can't be true. I just met Sissel for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Sissel. What? From the first moments I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Oh no. Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanella? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if it's the daughter of a death row prisoner. Oh no! Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately, and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cabanella! The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. Oh, nuts. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. Alright, we ain't ending this on a cliffhanger. I gotta find out. Here we go. Chapter 15. "10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh, shit. I see myself. There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by phone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. What the fuck? Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know it's always darkest before the dawn. What the fuck? I see. Yes, we are nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they now? By all means, let me have a look. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. What the fudge? Nice try, Inspector Cabanella, but you could never stop me! See ya, sucker. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I'd better talk to him. Ooh. Oh boy, this is gonna be a shit show. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? Guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and rewind back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately, and wait for our call. That's a good boy! Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me control over the top police inspector in the country. Gah! What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course! Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago! Don't be ridiculous! It was a meteorite that stole your life, or have you forgotten that? Wrong! I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there when I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought about taking a hostage! Thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanela. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are! I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Ye gods! Now then, Inspector, time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat! This was another condition of my deal, to wipe out everybody who knew about Temsic! Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey man, mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanella! He's awake! My head's spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me. I guess so? But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, if you have any information about that guy in red, information I need. So you're on a rescue mission. Now, did you? No, wait. So you came on a rescue mission. Now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here, somewhere. A life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Oh, dear heavens. Look at him! There's something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead? Okay, right, I'm gonna mission fail this. Okay, since he has special powers, surely he can't. Lol. Oh, what's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence! I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything! Damn it! Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Wait! Don't shoot! Yep, that's a mission failed. The other me knows the powers of the dead well. Well, who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" Looks like it might be hard to save you under these circumstances. Alright. I wanted to see that dialogue, but this ain't good. Okay, we'd better use the powers from... This is gonna be a tight one. Okay. So you're a manipulator too. I have ghost tricks. Power of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you'd better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. If he realizes you're here, things might get a little sticky. You're right. I'd better be careful. This is a tense one. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here, and now there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor! Do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh! This is a different guy. And I'm his guest, actually. Said he'd come to rescue us. Unlike you. My sharp friend. No, wait. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done this before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit! Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanella. So it's really true. You're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time? You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Zhao did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die! I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that exists. All evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Professor, look out! Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away. The medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him. Of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. If I remember what Ray said to me tonight, he said spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Don't worry about being late. I actually kind of messed up on the time. It was supposed to be 7 and not 8. That and it's also, well, actually just don't worry about it. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. Oh dear heavens, this is a mess. Okay, I don't think I can use the powers in front of that guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's completely dead. Uh-oh. Right, this is the dialogue box. I think I have an idea of what to do here. Sissel! Hey, I know that voice. Help me! Where are you? Find me before I'm carried away! What's with the frail-sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yup. A little guy that looks a little fragile, but has strength that surprises you. Well, he's asking for you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. Shoot. Farewell. Oh no! Shoot. Oh, there we go. Sissel! Here I am! Oh hey, it's Missile! What are you doing here? Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there? No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you. Okay, here I am, Sissel. Let's see. Maybe now things will flow in a new direction. Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky. We're still kinda screwed here, so let's see here. Alright, it's missile time. Those sneaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel, my animal instincts are starting to surface. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. Oh gee, that's a lot of rats! Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion! They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. Yeah, I've been having trouble with the last two levels. It's getting harder and harder to control my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Look out! Yipes. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector, I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. It might hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you! I can't believe it! You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanella, I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is nothing like it, baby! Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one who managed to vanish without a trace here. We're still kind of screwed, though. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact, right about now. The real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven! What a terrible thing! That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Camilla, a hostage? What's a hostage? Missile! Not like this. Anyway, Inspector Cabanella, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different. Right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white, and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay? Let's do it. Gee, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Oh, this is a mess. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring tape upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Oh, this is gonna suck. There you are, Sissel! Sorry for the wait, Missile. Oh boy, this is gonna take some figuring to do. 4 minutes from now, the Inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yup, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot, and then save Cabanella without him noticing. Whew, it's even worse than last time. Any hoot, jump in there and do something! Oh boy. This is gonna suck. Okay. Awkward. Okay, I think I just kind of fucked it up there. Okay, I definitely fucked it up there. Maybe I could have swapped the hat for something. Oh, would you look at that? Right on the hook. I love knit hats. Cabanella, please. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that's the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Aha! Thought so. No, wait, our chance is coming up. The last second split, right? Leave it to me. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance. I'm hearing the bullet right now. Let's swap this thing with something else. Oh, what? It's our only hope. There's gotta be something with the same shape and direction as the bullet. Damn it! There we go. Jeebus. I thought I was supposed to swap with the book. I'm kind of an idiot. I don't think he noticed. Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats! Did I do alright? You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life. And I'll keep doing it too. over and over. What I just saw in these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pale in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together? That's about the size of it, yeah? Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left off. And now, a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you crazy old character? Hey there, Prof! We're both alive, I see! Yeah, nothing like it, baby! But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm going to believe that. So, what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. Damn it! You picked a bad time not to listen to me, body o' mine! Oh dear. I can't call it a complete success. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know? I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse, hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There was no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you, recovering your memory, and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, alright, no questions about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch. But I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment? I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up the very next instant. And that's how it went. No scarring or blood, either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell, and just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it in all depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case, thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor! Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I heard there was an oddball who's researching Temzik. Is that you? Wait, whoa. Hold up. Wait a second. There was a detective in Pizza Game. I think that detective was a parody. Yeah, no, that detective was a parody of this guy. Oh, good lord. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temzik. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator. Blech. I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and Temzik were somehow connected, which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Oh dear. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way, I could have been dancing after the big red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry. I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on him on tonight, and then this had to happen. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby! In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hand on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the Manipulator case. The Manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course! Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, something secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The Manipulator, he's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination! The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you! Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, and finally you! If you hadn't done what you did... Wait, what? Yes, 10 years ago, on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'll tellin' ya! I don't know anything about it! Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But, I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement, but I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And then that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun! Oh, jeez. Yeah, no wonder this went to shit. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Yeesh. We found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communication networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use him for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. We have to stop him before he leaves our country. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time... Oh, smart man. What a shit show this has been. But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it some time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. So the contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd? That's right. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the report of his case to try and recreate the device, but there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put a part in that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that means somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me, of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanela, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes! Tonight, I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke. You might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. Jowd. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Wait. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. Yeah, YT is kinda weird. Sorry about the notification thing. Actually, sadly, it's almost at an end too. YouTube is strange. Usually, I always post the time before it starts, so you might just want to actually check about the time. Actually, yeah, you might just want to check what time I start. I also always post the schedule. Well, actually, yeah, no. It's always in the waiting room. So just check the waiting rooms and, yeah. Otherwise, I guess try hitting the bell. But otherwise, if it's not working, it's probably YouTube being a bit stupid. That's all. Don't worry about it. Anyway. I think I'm out of breath for the day. I wish I could stick around a bit longer, but I gotta go. So, yeah, blame YouTube for being dumb. Anyways, I'll certainly be on tomorrow. Twice. Anywho. Or many. Anywho. Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Would you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. Alright, I'm leaving. Inspector Cabanella? It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now, I don't feel so alone. Each of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to try I'm gonna set aside a huge chunk to... I'm gonna need to set aside a huge portion of time to end Ghost Trick. Because there's only 3 chapters left, and I want to wrap it up in one part, but I don't think Saturdays are the right days to do it. So I might have to move the finale back to a Sunday slot while moving Jedi to this upcoming Saturday. I can end an action game a lot faster than I can end a story game. Because the story game just... it's a bit of a bummer. Well, the first hour was me just getting stuck on a basic puzzle until I figured out, oh wait, I forgot about this option. Yeah, I can't say I think straight when I'm too tired. But the next part I did a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Whew. But the next time I stream Ghost Trick, it's the end. This is it. It all comes to a head. And then I'll have to figure out what other game I want to play after this one. But it has been a good trip. And holy shit, these puzzles are tripping me up. Man, Chapter 14 was supposed to go a lot faster than it did. But, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for one more Yakuza stream, one Jedi stream, and nothing else for the evening, since I have plans. But other than that, well, Ghost Trick is coming to a head. I must say, this has been a wonderful visual novel, even if it does trip me up a few times. And I'll admit, I had the solution in my grasp, and when I looked up the solution to my problem, it was like, what the fuck? It was right there! How did I miss this for an hour? Ah, Jeebus. But at least the other one went a lot better, so, yeah. There you go. Alright, well, time to end. See y'all soon.